And keep in mind, you got to complain, because this is what makes them stop doing it, is the fact that they know they're being watched. Just from what these guys are doing, Brock Law, you can see that this is their plan. This is what they do. They literally take Canadians and bully them through a system, take away their due process, and this has got to stop, and we're going to expose it and bring it to your attention. Take a look at this. You're going to love it. Welcome back, and here we are. Now, we're dealing with Brock Law of Edmonton, Alberta, and you're going to see how they're just planning to run over the Canadian people now and take away their due process. Here's just an example. We have somebody who wants to pay them out money because they owe money to the Royal Bank of Canada. They successfully got financing from a private lender. So it's a private lender handing money over to the RBC. So they're simply just asking for proof of ownership of the debt, because debts are bought and sold. Now, if you're a lawyer and you don't know that debts are bought and sold every day, that is a real problem, because that's one-on-one stuff. So when they are saying things like, oh, we don't know what you're talking about, there's no foundation to you asking that request to see proof of ownership of the debt, that is absolutely inaccurate information, and it is misleading, because every lawyer knows that debts are bought and sold every day. So just the fact that we all know that debts are bought and sold every day, that's the reason why we're asking for verifiable proof of the banks that they actually did not sell it. Because if they sold the debt, they got paid, and if we pay them again, guess what? They just got paid twice. So what this illustrates is their techniques in order to just say, oh no, we're just gonna do whatever we want, you get no due process. For example, they're asking the individual to pay them out in full without proving any of it, without any proper documentation. And the fact is that if we did not ask for the documentation, well then, shame on us. But the fact is that we are asking for documentation that they are legally obligated to produce. And here we are, and when you do that, you'll see that they're going to just start doing all these things with not answering your questions and taking away your due process. And your due process is the fact that you have the right to ask reasonable questions, and they must answer back with reasonable answers or deem it to be unreasonable. They must be able to say, well, if there's no foundation to this, why is that? That means that you'd have to be proving that debts are not bought and sold. Now keep in mind, RBC's contract they signed with this individual, it states that they have every right to sell the debt without informing the Canadian people. So when we stick to our guns, and you'll see we're going to be recording conversations with them and everything, you're going to see that, wow, the little guy can win in these situations, because it's absolutely ridiculous what the lawyers are trying to pull. And not to mention, why has Brock Law not placed a lawyer on this? All these responses are coming back from them right now. It seems that no lawyer wants to take responsibility of those responses, because they have not assigned an actual lawyer to this. They're responding as Brock Law and send it to our reception. It's usually lawyer so-and-so of Brock Law, and here's my email, and here's my contact information. On this one here, because we're asking such pertinent questions that they have no answers to, it seems that there's no lawyer. And not to mention, they have now sent a statement of claim. And keep in mind, we already sent back a statement of defense, but they sent a statement of claim with no lawyer to contact, which is very odd. That's not normal. So let's go and take a look at further into this case and see exactly what's happening here. And keep in mind, you got to complain, because this is what makes them stop doing it, is the fact that they know they're being watched. Just from what these guys are doing, Brock Law, you can see that this is their plan. This is what they do. They literally take Canadians and bully them through a system, take away their due process. And this has got to stop, and we're going to expose it and bring it to your attention. Take a look at this. You're going to love it. Have a great day, guys. Now, don't forget to complain. It's very important for us to unite and then see that. So, just look down in the description. It's going to tell you exactly how to complain and how you will be entered into this group actively seeking to access their birth certificate bond. Keep in touch. Keep looking. We've got lots more to tell you. You guys have a great day.